Welcome back to another one of my videos spotlighting Blu-ray and 4K releases. I'm Adam Long of Adam's Corner Podcast. This is the visual component to the monthly release roundup that I do. So those of you who've been listening to me for, the last decade, I guess. I started in 2014 on Movie Geeks United and moved over to my own podcast last year when my partner decided he didn't want to do it anymore. He was just burned out on it. And so here we are, and I don't fly solo. I have a rotating series of guests in case you haven't listened to my Blu-ray releases on my own podcast, but I try to do a visual component. I was starting to do this at the end of Movie Geeks United's run, and I've tried to continue on that. And so without further ado, let's talk about some releases. Got a couple here that haven't been released yet. They're coming later in the month, but just wanted to get out the early word on them. Two releases from the Parker Stone team, I guess you would call them. The boys behind the South Park long-running animated series, of course. South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut has finally arrived on 4K for the first time ever. And it includes a theatrical and sing-along version here, you'll see on the back there. And there's commentary here by Matt and Trey. And What Would Brian Boitano Do music video and theatrical trailers. And so this is a slip cover. You get the film. It's nice packaging there. So yes, and you also get as another release, separately of course, Team America World Police. This was their satire of, I guess they were skewering U.S. politics, but also using the super marionation type of stuff that was done by Jerry Anderson in the 60s. Anyway, a lot of people love this film. This features the feature film, uncut version, and it's on a separate Blu-ray. The 4K only contains the feature film. The separate uncut version is on a Blu-ray only, and there are special features, and a lot of these are archival things. Team America, an introduction, crafting the puppets, miniature pyrotechnics, up close with Kim Jong-un, or Il, I should say. Dressing room test, puppet test, deleted extended scenes, outtakes, you name it. Team America World Police, both of these Paramount releases. So, yeah, there you go. Nice slipcovers, as I said. So we'll get down to another film with a slipcover, a very nice one, I would say, is the new Shout and Scream Factory release. I guess in this case, it's Shout Factory is doing the releasing honors, part of the Shout Select line of titles, and this is Matinee. Directed by Joe Dante, and we'll open that up for you. Let you see on inside there and the packaging there. Yeah, this is a terrific movie. It's it gets better as it goes along. It starts out kind of, it takes a while to get where it's ultimately going, but it's just a delightful film, and by the time it's over, you're left with such a great feeling. It's it's kind of a nostalgia piece set in the early 60s during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and it's inspired by the real life showman William Castle. And any of you listening to this, most of you listening to this rather, will know about his long storied career in films. The Tingler, House on Haunted Hill. He was known for all of his shenanigans that he would do that would include audience participation, as it were, with his films when they were screened theatrically. And John Goodman plays that part, and this all culminates. He's coming to Florida to premiere his latest film, and this all culminates at the same time as the Cuban Missile Crisis, and there are several teenage characters in the midst of all this. And then there's a film within a film called Mant, which is terrific, I might add. It's actually included here. Paranoia in Ant Vision is that's one of the featurettes here about that, rather. So you get a new Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos audio and video upgrade. It's really spectacular, folks. If you're thinking of upgrading on Matinee, it's really, really good. I must tell you, highest rating for me, and it's a 7.1 track. It just really, really sounds great. New audio commentary with film critics Drew McWeeny and Eric Vespi. There's and this is a new restoration from the original camera negative, and a new interview with actress Kelly Martin, and new interview with actor David Clennon, and archival interviews with a lot of the people who were involved in the film. Joe Dante, of course, the late cinematographer John Hora, and Mant designer Jim McPherson. Vintage making of featurette behind-the-scenes footage. I'll get it out. Matinee is a terrific release. Highest recommendation from yours truly. And moving along to another release. This is a Warner Archive release that I just recently got in. I know it's been out a while, about a month or so, but wanted to mention this one too. Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, and you, as a bonus, you get Scooby Doo Return to Zombie Island, which was just released about 5 years ago. At this point, the original was 1998, and it actually has musical performances by Third Eye Blind and Sky Cycle. This was kind of a return to form for the Scooby Doo franchise, as it were. There had been so many variations on it, and it kind of gets back to its roots with this. They're investigating a haunted bayou island and a pirate, the ghost of a pirate, rather, and it's really delightful. My kids were of a certain age when this came out, and it was played regularly in our household, and they have a real fondness for it. It includes a promotional trailer for each feature. I didn't get around to seeing Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. I've heard that it's not up to the level of the original film, but rarely are sequels up to the quality of the original, so no surprise there. But anyway, this is as far as quality goes on this transfer of the original film, I would give it very high marks. It's about the best you're going to get from this film. And it's actually, the original is in 1.33:1, so it's kind of a square, boxy frame, but the new one is widescreen, so the newer film, rather. So anyway, double feature from Warner Archive there, Scooby Doo on Zombie Island and Return to Zombie Island, and just wanted to show you that. And just a couple of other titles here. Wanted to mention these. These are two releases from 88 Films. Royal Warriors is, Yes, Madam. These are two releases from 88 Films, two action films starring Michelle Yeoh. They're actually part of the In the Line of Duty box set that came out last year. And so if you have this set already, you're probably not going to need the new releases, because they're pretty much the same things that's in this lovely box set. All of these from 88 Films. But if you don't have them, you can get them as standalone editions. And they're terrific action films, I guess you would say, with Michelle Yeoh doing what she does best, and Cynthia Rothrock is in one of these as well. She's in, actually this one, Yes Madam, is the one she's in. So anyway, 88 Films doing the releasing honors on these, and so wanted to mention those. And then lastly, but certainly not the least of this batch, is a new release from Kino Lorber. Arthur Dong was a documentarian, and his mission was to make films about the struggles of homosexuals in a less enlightened time, I guess is the best way to put it. And probably his most notable film is Coming Out Under Fire, which is featured in this new collection. It was about gay servicemen who had to really keep it on the low down, as it were, back in the 40s, and service women as well, I guess you would say. Anyway, there are other films in this set. That's what's great. It has been remastered, but not only do you get that, you get Family Fundamentals from 2002, which looks into the personal and political lives of conservative Christian families with gay and lesbian offspring. License to Kill is an uncompromising portrait of convicted murderers of gay men. And Outrage 1969 from 1995 chronicles first-hand accounts of the Stonewall Rebellion, a seminal chapter in the modern fight for LGBTQ equality. So I just wanted to, in this, as we celebrate Pride this month, wanted to mention that this time to coincide is this new collection of wonderfully enlightening films from Arthur Dong, the Arthur Dong LGBTQ stories. Wanted to make sure I got the title right there. And so that's a Kino Lorber release. And so that is going to wrap up this latest video. Those are just a few things that I've gotten in I wanted to talk about real quickly, and I thank you all as usual for watching. I'm going to be doing some other types of videos. I'm thinking maybe here really soon I'm going to share some of my movie memorabilia in a video in case anybody's interested in that, and even if you're not, I may share it anyway. So I'm warning you, as Larry Fine used to say on the Three Stooges. So anyway, until the next time, keep those discs spinning, and thanks again for watching the video and commenting. I always enjoy interacting with you all who do comment, and it's always a lot of fun to chat with people who get this sort of thing and really appreciate it. Until next time, spin the discs.